Hello, dental fam. Welcome back. I'm Alicia. This is Glitterhead Dental Diaries, my online diary of all things dental related. And today's video is just kind of an update on how I'm doing. I am 22 months post with my snap and dentures on mini implants. We've made a lot of progress in certain areas, so I'm going to be showing you some of that today. I've been practicing talking without my teeth, and I've been practicing doing that in public in videos, mostly on TikTok. So for anyone that follows me there, you know, we gotten pretty, I think we are approaching complete self-acceptance. Yay! It's almost been 2 years. And I feel like maybe it's something that you know, 10 steps forward and 2 steps back feeling sometimes. Like you might feel like, okay, I've accepted this. I feel good about it. And then other days it kind of drags you and you're just, you know, there's things about your teeth you might not like still, or things you wish you had changed or done differently. You know, there's always like things we can nitpick all the time. So it's important for me, or has been important for me, to just keep focusing on the positive. One of my mantras that always helps me, no matter the situation, is what you feed will grow. Okay? That works with anything. Literally, if you feed something, it's going to get bigger, right? So we want to be feeding positivity, positive thoughts. We want to be feeding positive people in our lives. We want to be feeding the positive interactions we have, the supportive people we have. You know, there's always a time to like clap back at the haters and stuff. And I really appreciate the people that do that, the people that take down the bullies and, you know, stand up for people that might not be as strong. And sometimes you might see me clapping back, but for the most part, sometimes I do. Sometimes it's hard to bite your tongue, but I do everything with the, like, not with knowing that other people are seeing my reactions and my responses. And so that also means people can read the comments, and if they're ugly, nasty comments, and if I just leave them there, they grow. People add to them, people comment on them, people agree with them, which is fine. But if it's my platform and my page and I'm about positivity, then I don't leave that shit there. You know, who wants to walk in dog shit every day if you could walk around it, scoop it up, take out the trash, goodbye. That's what we do. So just always remember, what you feed is going to grow. If you're in a negative mindset, it's going to get worse if you keep feeding into it. You know, we are not victims of our circumstance. We do have certain powers in our own hands. Not all the time, but we do have control over certain things. We have control over how we let people treat us, for one thing. We have control over the results that we get, and if we're going to accept them, or if we're going to put our foot down and say, no, give me my money back, or make it right. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen people have to go to that stretch to get the right thing. But it makes me very happy to know that people are getting that strength and the confidence to do that, even if it was after seeing my story that was pretty hard for me to go through the whole first year. It was quite a fight. But I've left a lot of those videos up here just so people, you know, watching them back can see how my process went. It wasn't perfect, and I do have some regrets. So the only thing I will say that I really kind of regret is that in the beginning, I didn't know very much. And the way it worked for me anyways, is we had a consultation. I probably had to wait a few months to get to the consultation. And that's where they do you find out what you want. They do your x-rays complimentary. And then if you think you're going to want to go through with it, they'll see if you're eligible for financing right there, which they did. If you are eligible for it and that's all taken care of, they'll set up your surgery day. So we did that too. And so that day in consultation was the very first day I'd ever been there. First time I met the dentist and everything. First time I saw a shade card of teeth. And the first time I ever experienced like the denture making process. And I kind of just, like, the dentist didn't want to give me too white of teeth. He was like, I think it'll be too white. And I don't think it's his fault, because I was going into this with yellower bridges and crowns that, you know, they looked a little yellower. They weren't a bleach white shade at all. And that was because they had to be matched to my old lower teeth. So I had to pay $10,000 for bridges and crowns that matched my old yellow teeth. But that's what I had to do, or else I would have had to pull them and get dentures. So when it was time to get dentures, you know, I wanted a nice white smile, but I didn't know enough about the shades to really 100% trust my own instincts. I wish I would have just trusted my instincts. All you have to do is hold the shade card up to your face, and you're kind of going to be able to see what shade draws you in. So it was a difference of only one shade. My dentist recommended I go with the third whitest bleach shade. and I kind of wanted to go with the second one, which is what these are. But he was like, no, I think it'll be too bright. Let's just do the third. And I didn't really understand either that once the dentures are made, they can't remake the color. They can't change the color of your teeth. They have to remake them. Color is a big thing. Sometimes dentists kind of like sweep that under the rug. Like, don't worry about the cosmetics. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Yes, though, that's like one of the first things you have control over is the freaking color of your teeth. And it's gonna really throw everything off if you don't like it. So I do recommend that you make sure that you're sure on the shade. If you're not sure, don't do what I did. Because what I did was I showed up for surgery a couple weeks later. I did email them and say, hey, I'm not sure about the color. Kind of making me nervous. They kind of just wrote back and calmed my nerves. Like, don't worry. Everyone feels this way. We've been doing this a long time. It's going to be fine. But my instincts told me like, no, this isn't right. But I didn't want to argue. So the first time I see my teeth is when I get there for the surgery and they're in a little bag of water. And even in the bag of water, I was thinking those don't look that bright, you know, and the gums look a little dark, but I was like, they probably look different in my mouth. But for those of you that saw me on my E-Day, like the day I got my immediates, you can look back. I put everything in playlists. So if you want to see my first immediate reaction on that surgery day, I have a video of it. You know, the shade wasn't as white as I wanted and the gums did look really dark. And it wasn't until many months later that we figured all of it out, figured out why the gums looked so dark. My O-rings were sitting really low and showing through the cracks of the teeth, making them look really dark in between each of my teeth. And I did need a shade lighter. So I had PW2 first, which is the third whitest. Now I have PW4, which is the second whitest, and I'm very happy. Very happy with the shade. So the other thing though, that I I wish I would have just postponed the surgery and said, no, I really want to come back in for one more appointment just to make sure that we got the right shade. It's just so fast that they've already made your teeth. So sometimes I feel like it goes so fast and you don't know when to slow it down. Just trust your instincts. That's all I'm going to say. Trust your instincts. I wish I would have slowed it down. I wish I would have stood up and said, no, I just, sorry, I don't like them. But I was so excited to do it that I didn't want to be like, you know, so I just did it. And then to be honest with you, I still was pretty happy. Ultimately, eventually, like it was rough. You'll have to watch my earlier videos. It wasn't a walk in the park. The lowers broke in half 3 times in 5 months. I wasn't expecting that. That was because they didn't fit right. And because you do start changing like right away, your gums are going to shrink. Things are going to shift. You're going to need a lot of adjustments. I probably had like 50 adjustments in the first 6 months, and that's not even overestimating. So it's normal actually to have to keep going back. That's something else I didn't know. I didn't know that it was so normal to need those adjustments. I really just thought you get new, how hard could it be to make a nice brand new smile for somebody? It's got to be pretty easy. Like that's it, right? But no, there's so much that goes into it. They can do digitals. They can do the, you know, the digital x-ray thing where they scan everything in your mouth and like get them perfectly fitting just right. They take certain measurements. Like it's hard to change things. And when I did my new set, I did make changes to this set that are different than my natural anatomy was, which I also think led to me having a little bit of a harder time adjusting to it because it made my face look different. Like for instance, I didn't like in my first set, I didn't like that my lowers were so tall and you couldn't see my top teeth when I talked. And that really bothered me. And I felt like they were too high. So I wanted them to be brought down just a little bit. But if they bring the top down just a little bit, that means they have to take the lowers down also just a little bit because, you know, you have to be able to close your mouth. There's just way more involved in it than we realized in the very beginning. But anyway, so I hope that will help someone be more prepared. Just don't be afraid to trust your instincts. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to put the brakes. Don't be afraid to do that because it doesn't mean you're not going to have it done. It just means you're going to be very careful about it every step of the way. And waiting 2 weeks or something, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know, I think I could have myself slowed down a little bit. I don't think it's their fault because, well, the dentists, you know, I just think they're so used to, it's their job. This is what they do every day, you know, and for a lot of people, they're going to be just as fine. They're going to be very happy with what they help them pick out, and it's going to be just fine. Most people probably are very happy. But then there's people like me that are like, I want to design every single thing. Like I want to pick, take me to the lab. I want to see what you're doing. I don't know. That's just me. But anyways, moving on to another subject. I'll show you how I take my snap-ins out because I've done this on TikTok, and I'm just going to try to make this video a little sort of helpful. I currently have 6 implants on top and 4 on the bottom. The last time you saw me, I know I had like, I had one of my original lowers fail, and he gave me 2 new ones. One of those came out with my denture recently, and then it was fine and nothing hurt or anything. So, I didn't get it replaced, and the other one that he put in there is doing fine. So all the implants are doing great right now. Knock on wood. Everything's doing good. I'm very grateful that, like, that's the other thing I will say this. If you're having a hard time with your denturist, or if you're having a hard time with, you know, the denture tech, the person that's like helping you design your teeth, sometimes it helps to involve the dentist because they are able to also do that. They can step in. And in my case, I ended up I just request that I only work with the dentist himself. And that way I don't feel like, you know, my teeth are being handed to like different people and we're not all on the same page. So it's helped me a lot to only just work with one person all the time. So they know my case, they know me, and he puts up with me, and I love him so much. And I'm very grateful. And that's the other thing I want you guys to know is, even if you really have this feeling like you don't think you're ever going to like your teeth, you don't think they're going to look right, you're going to get used to things faster than you really think. You know, the first year, it's gone. My second year, it's almost gone. Like, I can't believe it's been almost 2 years. And these teeth are not even exactly 100% what I would have designed myself. I would still love to make another set someday exactly how I wanted. Like, you know what else I would like to do? Like, I'm not unhappy. It's just that I wish I could design another set to wear, like, on different days, you know, because I feel like this smile is very straight across. And I think it would be so cool if I had a set that I could just wear when I felt like having 2 longer front teeth. That's what I wanted. I wanted my 2 front teeth to be a little longer, and I wanted these teeth to be shorter, and I wanted the canines to be a little bit thinner and pointier. But, you know, it doesn't matter that much. I don't know. And I mean, I did feel like my top could have been up a little higher. I feel like they look really good now, and I think they've looked a lot better over time. The more that they sit up in your gums heal, the more they look more natural. Some people, it takes a couple of years for that to happen. So it's worth being patient. It's worth going back to your appointments. You have to get relines. If you've had a denture for a few years and you haven't been back to the dentist and it doesn't fit anymore, chances are you need a reline, and they could probably make it fit. There's a lot they can do. So just don't give up hope. Make sure you keep going back. If you can't get to the dentist that made your dentures in the first place, call around and see if there's somebody that will see you and can work on your current dentures. All right, so with all that, that's all the things I feel like I've learned would do differently. So aside from that, I've been getting used to looking at myself without my teeth. It's been almost 2 years now. I'm going to take my teeth out so you can hear how I sound and you can hear my speech without my teeth. All right, and I'll show you how I take them out. So it is handy to have long nails. If you don't have long nails and you find it hard to get up under the dentures, they make a little tool, and I'm not sure if it's on Amazon, but it's like to take your dentures out. It's kind of cool. I don't have one, but I should probably get one. But anyways, I'm going to take this thumb, slide it under my denture, pop it up on this side, and then this side. In the beginning, it's so tight that it will take me a good 10 to 15 minutes to get them out. Once they're like healed and you're not in pain anymore, they come right out with my tongue, the lowers. And then if you bite down, they bite right back down onto the implants. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to properly take them out. So I kind of lift them straight up off the implants. And with my top, we used to do it, you put thumb in, click this side down. This side, put your thumb in, click it down, so you go click, click, and then we used to go this way. Click, click, and out with the top. I have found a better way to do it. So I still go click, click, but then I'm going to use my tongue in a way to keep it level with the roof of my mouth so that I'm not going out like this anymore. I'm literally just going to go click, click, and I'm going to try to pull it straight down instead of this thing. So okay, and that's real life. so here I am. I'll show you the denture. I'll show you how it looks out of my mouth. Here they are. They actually look really nice. This is a very nice set of teeth. It really is. All right, and then these are the O-rings. And so I have 6 mini implants on top. Little slimy, that's the upper one. There's my lower one. I have an extra O-ring right there that they'll probably fill it in next time. And so that's how the lower looks. Upper horseshoe, lower horseshoe. Okay, so I do have lipstick on right now, and I think I still kind of do that as a like a self-protection thing. I just feel like you can at least still see my lips if I have lipstick on, but you can still see that my lip or I have a lot of bone loss here. I already did before I got my dentures. I'm just showing you this. I also want you to hear how I'm talking. I have been making an effort to learn how to talk more clearly when I'm not wearing my teeth. You might want to know why. Like, why the hell would you do that if you have teeth, right? I do it because there's so many people that get standard implants and don't get teeth for up to a year. Some people get their implants, their standards, they have to wear a regular denture for a year or just no teeth for a year. And I do it for the people that can't afford it. I do it for the people who their dentures hurt so bad they can't wear them. I have friends that don't wear their teeth because they don't want to, and that's okay too. But anyway, I do this to prepare people. I am 36 years old. Is it going to make you look different? Yeah, it is. Like, I look a lot different without my teeth. It was harder to accept, I guess, in the beginning. And it's hard to watch the other girls that are like 20, 24, and they got dentures, but their face doesn't look like this yet because they're so young. It takes a while for the bone. I mean, it's different for everybody too. Like, not everybody's going to have bone loss happen as fast as the next person. So it didn't help for me that I've already had my molars on top and bottom gone for 10 years. My dentist told me I already had bone loss when he gave me my dentures. So let me show you the difference. Let's put them back in. You can tell that my face kind of sinks in more. I have more collapsing over on this side right here. And I'm not really sure why. But that's where my abscess was. And I almost think that maybe that's why. And it's always been kind of weird to like try to shut my mouth all the way. Like, I want to do the funny denture face, like, Whoa. Okay, that feels really weird, but I'm going to show you now how it looks when I put the teeth back in. So you can see, like, my face fill right back out with the teeth. All right, already we have a lot of improvement. So you can see how much support that denture gives me on top. And now I put them both back in. Is that crazy? I think it's pretty crazy. I do love my teeth. I am very happy with them. I do wish, you know, that I wish I could put some diamonds on them. And I wish I could like change my canines out every day. I wish I had another set that had like 2 longer front teeth. But at the end of the day, these teeth work amazing. They fit me like a glove. I'm very, very grateful. I'm just extremely grateful that my dentist is who he is. He's literally the expert and the best with mini implants. And I know I'm in good hands. I trust him with my life. And if I ever do have another set made, it's going to be by him anyway. But yeah, that's about it. So let me think. Is that it? I guess that's my dental update for now. The next time you'll see me, I'll probably be 2 years post with snap-in dentures. So if you have any questions or special requests of things that you would like to see, please leave them in the comments and I'll go through the list and be working on videos for you guys. Just let me know what you would like to see. And I'm going to show you guys before we go. Let me show you something really cool. So most of you know that I started doing press-on nails when COVID started back in March of 2020. So it has been that long. I haven't gone to a nail salon. And I have a good friend. These are from Amazon. They were like $8. So these are press-on nails. Love them. I have a friend though who makes custom press-on nails, so I can literally like send her pictures of nails that I like and she'll recreate them. Like, holy moly, wait till you see the first set. So these are all by my girl Press to Kill. I think I've showed you guys before. This is my favorite set. Like, they look so beautiful that I'm afraid to put them on. But ready? Look at those. Look at these. Oh my God, girls. She can make any length, any style. So I can't wait to wear these ones. We have purple. Look how pretty. Blue and white butterflies. Love those. They're so pretty too. Oh my God, she does an amazing job. I wish I could learn how to do these. I need to take the time and try to learn. And then hot pink. Super cute. But anyways, I just wanted to hype my girl up. Her name is Pressed to Kill. She's on Etsy and TikTok and Instagram. That's about it. I'm going to save the rest and I might do like a little beauty haul for my beauty channel, and I'll leave the links and everything down below for anyone that wants to come and find me on my other platforms. My beauty channel is Princess Glitterhead and my Facebook beauty page is Princess Glitterhead. I would love to have my girls over there, especially for Sunday night girls nights. We have a lot of fun. But that's it for now. I'm going to let you go. I hope I didn't leave anything out and I hope this video was helpful. Let me know where you are in your treatment process and how everything is going. And leave me any comments or suggestions for videos in the comments, I guess. And that's it. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I love you. One more thing. I forgot to mention why I've been gone. Never mind. I'm alive. I made it. So maybe another video. But anyways, all right. That's it, you guys. I love you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah!